So what is up, everyone? Last time we made one of these videos, you guys made sure to hit the like goal. So, like I said, here's part 2. This video, we're going to be talking about the guards. If you didn't see part 1, make sure to go check it out. It was about the big men, and it was a really good video, so make sure you check it out. So, jumping into who the guards are in free agency, some of the bigger names, you have Kemba Walker, JJ Redick, Klay Thompson, Goran Dragic, Jimmy Butler, and of course Kyrie Irving. So that's the names I'm going to be talking about today. And to kick it off, let's start off with Kemba Walker. Now, Kemba has proven that he's a pretty loyal guy who likes the Hornets franchise, but the issue with that is he's having a career year with 25 points per game, and they're still looking from the outside in for playoffs. They're at only 31-8, and to be honest with you, I would be pretty surprised if he re-signs with a team whose second best player at this point is Jeremy Lamb. But if he does do that, that really shows something about Kemba's loyalty to his team, and you have to respect it. But the two destinations I can really see Kemba going in the offseason are, more like the Indiana Pacers and the Lakers. Now, of these two teams, I can much more see Kemba going to the Pacers. They have the money for him. And come on, who wouldn't want to see Oladipo and Kemba play alongside each other next year? It would be absolutely amazing to watch. Obviously, except for you, sorry Hornets fans, but it would be fun for everybody to watch that duo just take over the league. So that's my prediction for Kemba is the Indiana Pacers. Next up, JJ Redick. With Redick, I really think he loves Philly. He seems to have great relationships with the guys here like TJ McConnell. And, some of the other guys, even him and Jimmy Butler have a pretty good relationship. Now, despite them bringing in Butler and Harris, he still gets his shots up. My take on this one would be, if they get past the second round of the playoffs, then I think JJ Redick is a lock to come back on a team-friendly deal next year. Otherwise, if we don't do so hot in the playoffs, I could potentially see him going to a team like the Jazz, who had interest in him last year. But as of right now, I would count on Redick being back in Philly next year. Next up, we're going to just talk about this one real quick because I think this is a pretty easy one for kind of everyone. So this one, we're going to be talking about Klay Thompson. This one, like I said, it's easy. Klay, I definitely see him going back to the Warriors. I could see KD and Boogie leaving possibly, but I just cannot really see the trio of Draymond, Curry, and Klay leaving Golden State anytime soon. And all this is my personal opinion, and if you have different takes, make sure to leave them down in the comments, because I would love to hear them. So next up, Goran Dragic. Now I believe Dragic most likely stays in Miami. I could see a team like the Suns definitely trying to scoop him up to upgrade their point guard position, but in most scenarios, my gut just kind of tells me that he's going to stay with the Heat for a re-sign. I don't really know why, but like I said, make sure to let me know your take on that. I could see him leaving, but I just feel like he's going to stay with the Heat. Next up, Jimmy Butler. I'm just going to throw Butler in here. I know he's playing the 3 this year, but he's typically a 2 guard. With Butler, I think the playoffs really decide what is going to happen with him from his perspective and the team's. I think that if he can't mesh well with the guys come playoffs and still at times kind of looks like he's just going through the motions on the court, and the Sixers, they won't want to re-sign him and bring him back. And from his perspective, if they can't make a good run in the playoffs, I don't think he returns, because as he's made it clear many of times, all he wants to do is win. But my personal pick here is still going to be the Sixers re-signing Butler. As you can see, I think that the Sixers make at least like an Eastern Conference run this year. I think that they're a very solid team. The only issue with them, in my opinion, is really their bench depth. But I do see Butler re-signing. If not, if the Sixers don't get to re-sign Butler, I could see a team maybe like the Clippers coming in and scooping them up. Because I know the Clippers are definitely going to be chasing for stars this offseason. But my personal pick is the Sixers. Next up, I saved the biggest one for last. The one most of you probably clicked on the video for, but first, let me say, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe so we can get this content out to as many people as possible. And if you like this, I make other NBA related content, at least 3 videos a week, and make sure to check it out. So let's get into this. The final guy is Kyrie Irving. Now, Kyrie Irving, he's kind of a tricky one for me, to be honest. With all the drama that went on in the Celtics locker room, I don't personally see him re-signing there. I know a lot of analysts think that there's still a really good shot, but I personally just don't see it happening at this point. I don't know what to say, but I guess I have to kind of go with the Knicks. If they could somehow land both Kyrie and KD, and imagine if they get Zion in the draft, that is an absolute just super team for years to come. So, yeah, my take on Kyrie is definitely the Knicks. I don't want to say it because I don't want to see him on the Knicks, but that's what I kind of have to go with at the time being. So, but like I said, if you guys enjoyed watching this, make sure to hit the thumbs up, and I'll see you next video. Thank you for watching.